Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is your boy Yusuf Hamouda alongside Ahmed Saifan, Ahmed the Choker Saifan, gonna choke on camera, with another episode of the weekly sports show brought to you by Easy Phone Repair
and ICK.
And ICK, yes, we found a new masjid.
And Road Park, Lee would cook this out.
Yeah. God. We're getting kicked out from everywhere. Masjids, parks.
Man, no one wants us, man.
Yeah, first up, let's talk about the previous week. Starting with the least exciting game, the least exciting team.
We had Muhammad and Enes. Listen, I thought Enes' team was going to show up. Listen, if my prediction was right, I would have looked like a genius. If it goes wrong, oh well.
Well, no. Not oh well. Because now you look ridiculous.
Listen, man.
You embarrassed yourself on live television. Let's say hi to your mom.
So yeah, Muhammad came out and he killed 60-6.
Honestly, I was surprised. Quite honestly, Muhammad really should have destroyed Enes in this one, but it was pretty close in the first half. They were only winning by like 3 touchdowns in the first half. Which is pretty good for Enes' team. But no.
See, what went wrong is I expected Enes' team to come out and have fun and do the trick plays and go big. That's what they did the week before. This week they didn't have fun. Do
you know why?
They took it too seriously, and that's exactly what I didn't want from them.
Do you know why?
They came out and actually tried to win instead of having fun.
Do you know why?
Why?
I was in that huddle. Let me introduce you to a rule, okay? Called the 7-yard rule, okay? This is exclusive. I've never heard of this anywhere except Enes' team. There's something called the 7-yard rule. Let me tell you about it. Okay. So, Jihad and Ibrahim Nelson, they don't have to listen to the 7-yard rule. But everybody else on the team, they can only go 7 yards. Otherwise, he will not throw it to them. That was the 7-yard rule. That's how it went down. And I tried it out. I went deep. He didn't throw it to me. I was wide open a couple times. He didn't throw it to me. I went 7 yards exactly. To the point. Threw it to me. SubhanAllah.
He never once gave it to you past 7 yards?
No.
Not once?
No, exactly 7 yards. I took like a ruler in the middle of the play, and I was measuring exactly 7 yards, stood there for like 3 seconds, the ball came straight to me.
Do you think this is... What do you think of the strategy? I mean, they didn't win, so...
If you think about it, maybe
it's not a winning strategy, but...
Maybe it's suitable for his team, but... That's...
See, but what I wanted them to do is come out and do big risk plays, big reward. That's what they did the week before, and they were having fun with it.
Do you know what's upsetting? The only time Enes' team won this season was week 1 during rock, paper, scissors.
Yep. That's the last win I remember.
Yep, and it was a pretty nice win. So you guys, I think they're just dwelling on that win.
Yep.
Just refusing to win any other time.
We'll see how Enes' team does in the playoffs with Ahmed G. Moving on, we had Ali Ziyad and Ahmed Mahmoud. We thought this was going to be a very close game.
And it was, actually. It was pretty good. It was one of the best games this season, actually. It was really close, 48-31. And it was back and forth, don't get us wrong.
Ali Z won, by the way. That's who we picked to win, and we're proud of the result because he's not 0-4.
And Ibrahim Lawaru was an absolute G. Had one drop or two, but
that guy's
for the most part, he just is lighting it up.
He's growing up.
Yeah, he's growing up.
He's going to be a star.
My prediction about him, once again, I said this in the last one. What did I say?
You said
he was going to be the best player in the league next 3 years. That's what I said. You don't remember that,
he could easily,
that's what I said.
In the next few years, he could easily become a leader, a captain. He could become one of the top players.
Just give him a year.
Just wait for everyone else to retire. He could be the top player.
Wow, like putting him on the spot like that. Wow, okay.
Oh my God. And then we had the game.
You want to get real close for this one? No.
Stay at the camera.
Fahad versus Al-Bada.
This game was massive. Massive.
Keep going. I'll do the background. You talk about the game.
This was It surpassed the hype. It surpassed the hype.
Actually,
it rained.
It did.
It rained hard.
There was thunder. There was one play where it thundered so hard, Muhammad al-Sadiq was just like, screw this, I'm leaving. But I'm glad he didn't leave because he was very crucial towards the end. As you guys will see later on in the podcast, with me and Ahmed Badawi, guest star from Fahad's team, we'll be breaking down 3 important plays that happened this week in Ubaida versus Fahad. So we got Ahmed Badawi right here, eager, ready to play, ready to do what he needs to do. Let's take you on down there. How do you think? What were the 3 main plays that went down?
Well, we got 3 big plays. Ihab made a miraculous play, and Yusuf Hamouda made a bad play, and Ihab pulled the flag before I could dive in.
How about Ihab made a freaky awesome play?
He did. He's a freak of safety. He's freak of nature.
All right then.
So going on to
the big hit. Oh no. The big day. Al-Sadiq's big day. This isn't exactly a play, but it's just what's been going on the whole game. So take us through it.
So Sadiq had a big day that game, right? Mm-hmm. So what happened is Ubaida would send an extra rusher with Dilbas on Fahad because of Fahad being a speedy, rushy passer. So what happened is when Siraj would come this way, Fahad would go this way, Sadiq would come this way, wide open, boom, onto the touchdown.
All day.
And that's what tied us to go to overtime too.
Oh, definitely.
And tied us to overtime and got us to this big, huge MFL
so the play
history. This is
best play in history, maybe.
Right.
I don't know. We'll see.
So what happened was the ideal key here was between me and Fahad that I would contain Ubaida and not make him rush here so he could come to the end zone. Mm-hmm. And what happened is after a long while of containing, I know Ubaida wouldn't throw it, and I hoped that our team wouldn't, fall for the fake or any pump fakes or anything like that. So what happened is I kind of forced him this way, Ubaida would go this way, and he can't throw opposite because he's a righty. Mm-hmm. So what happened is the Sadiq came right here, and Ubaida came right here.
And
big
then
boom, Kawhi of all time. And that's what.
Let's play that in slow motion one more time.
Rush! Go! Let go! Back! Throw it, Ahmed!
It was the best game of MFL history. Agreed?
Agreed.
I agreed.
Jazakallah khairan, man.
Thank you.
All right, we got Fahad Akhtar calling in, happiest guy in the league right now. Please, Fahad, can you hear us?
Yes.
All right, we're going to ask you a couple questions about the best game to ever happen in the MFL. How do you feel about it?
All right. Man, it definitely was one of the best games ever, man. I feel like it was the best game ever.
I agree.
I agree as well. What was... how were you feeling towards the last parts of the game when it was getting, to the clutch moments of the game? How'd you feel about your teammates? How'd you feel about the situation? What was going on through your mind? I'm sure your mind was racing.
Man, honestly, I feel like I was actually under control. Even though obviously it was a clutch moment, man, it was a lot of pressure at the same time. But, what made me more under control was how my team played throughout the game, man. When all the pressure isn't on you and some of it's taken off because of how your team has been playing, I feel like I played better just that. I wasn't nervous at all, actually. Even when we went in overtime or even when we were losing, I felt like we had control of the game because of how my teammates were playing throughout the game.
That's exactly what I was telling Ahmed Badawi before we started filming, actually. That's exactly how every single person on the team probably felt.
Yeah. I mean, we feed off of each other's confidence. The way Muhammad al-Sadiq, the way everyone was just feeling that. Muhammad al-Sadiq, man, he's a huge hype guy. Not a single better hype guy in the league.
Oh, for sure. And there's a rumor going around that Muhammad al-Sadiq stole Waleed's job. at starting spot.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. I don't know. I don't know, man. That's false rumors.
You want to confirm the rumor right now?
You're the captain. You gotta
All right,
confirm.
come on, tell us what you thinking.
No. It's Muhammad Al-Sadiq has always started on defense over Waleed. Waleed has always started on offense over Muhammad Al-Sadiq. So in a way, they're both kind of taking each other's spots, but it's always been like that.
See, the rumor all started when Waleed texted me last night saying that he's afraid he might get cut. He's afraid for his job. His job security feels like it's on the line. He needs to feed his family and kids.
Not at all, man. Not at all. This is just Waleed, this is a shot. Don't worry, bro. You're still going to get your playing time. You're still the same player that you were. Still a key component on our team.
That's good, man. That's how it... Man, he gets me pumped on the phone. Like, he doesn't need to be here. Alright, what's the next question?
Last but not least, we want to ask you: are you gonna go undefeated to finish out the season?
Are we gonna be one
The
of the
regular
best
season.
teams in MFL history? There's only, I believe, maybe 2 other teams that went completely undefeated in the regular season and won the championship. Do you think we're gonna go down in history as one of those 2 teams? I believe it was Diat Al-Ashkar back in like 2005.
Yeah. And then after Mahmoud last season.
Oh no! But they didn't win the championship.
Oh, yeah, you mean go all the way.
All the way,
Okay,
undefeated and
See,
championship.
I'm still very confident, man, because I've been going into this week. We have a huge momentum. You know, the confidence in us is, amazing right now because we literally, it was a war between the 2 alpha dogs. That's how I looked at it. And we came out on top, and now I'm looking at Muhammad, and I feel like a lot of people are overlooking this team. Because Muhammad's a winner in the end, you know what I mean? In the end, when it comes down to it, he's a winner. But honestly, I'm not really too worried about any team other than Obada. And I feel like it's going to be a rematch in the championship game. And God, I don't think anybody's expecting the game that we just played last week. So who knows what's going to happen on Sunday? But I feel very confident that we're going to win it all.
Alright, man. Jazakumullah khairan. We gotta go pray right now. So we're gonna cut to a commercial break right now.
Thank you for the interview, Fahad.
Thank you for the interview.
See you on Sunday, inshallah.
Well, this has been another episode of the Weekly Sports Show brought to you by ICK, Mass Youth,
Roe Park,
Mahmoud, John Deere for supplying this pen I didn't use.
and Azza.
Is that easy phone repairs?